Hello everyone, welcome back. So today's video is all about my makeup favorites of 2019. I was thinking to make an overall beauty favorites, but that is going to be too long, so I have divided it in two different parts. Today is all about my makeup favorites of last year, and the next video will be the skincare favorites. So I have so many products here and I will be randomly picking them up and showing you, and I will explain why they are my favorite and why they are so worth buying, and they can be your favorites too. When I buy makeup, I am very picky. I do a lot of research and then buy products. So pretty much all the makeup that I have in my collection is my favorite. So this video was a bit difficult for me to pick up the best of the best products. So today's products are all my top favorite, and I think that if you are going to buy just one or two products, these are going to be your gem. Hopefully this video will be really helpful for you. So let's get started. So first we are starting with foundations. I have some foundation here. So the best foundation I think from 2019 that I discovered at the end of the year is Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. So the packaging is just perfect for traveling because this is not glass. This is like a soft tube which is very easy to carry, and you have this kind of pump, so which is very convenient to use, because when you have a pump like this, you just don't make any mess and the products come really as much you need. So I love this overall packaging. The consistency is pretty thick when you just pour it on your hand, but when you apply it, it gives a full coverage, but at the same time it's very light on skin. You don't feel like you're wearing a foundation. It feels kind of like your own skin. It is very glowy and very much hydrating. I think that during the winter times this foundation is just perfect, especially if you have dry skin. You will love this foundation. So this is one of my top favorite, and the other foundation I really think you should have in your collection is this Makeup Forever, and this is the Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. It looks like this. So this is the foundation in powder form. Why I love this foundation is because this is very much easy to use. This is very convenient when you have to get ready really quick. You don't have much time. It's just like powder you apply, but once you apply, it makes your skin look velvety smooth. It's a pretty good foundation. The reason I love it is how easily you can apply it for the morning time when you don't have any time, for the very casual days when you don't really want to wear a foundation but still you want to look flawless and nice. This foundation is going to work for you. Even when I went to hospital for my delivery, I wanted to look polished and good, but I didn't have that energy to put on a foundation. I used this one, so I really highly recommend this. The only problem is that this foundation sometimes rubs off near the oily zone, like my nose, but then again I love it because you just can carry it in your purse. It's so easy, and apply it whenever you need, wherever you need. And this has a mirror as well. This mirror is so convenient, so you can just travel with it anywhere and apply as necessary. So next I have another foundation. I really think I should mention about it. It's a Drugstore foundation, and this is also a new purchase. I got it at the end of 2019. A Maybelline Fit Me Hydrate and Smooth Foundation. This foundation is almost comparable to any high-end foundation. I really love it, how it applies on the skin, very smooth, very much hydrating, and I love the shade that I got. It's sun beige, and it matches me really well, and it has SPF 18. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is it doesn't have any pump. I wish it had a pump. Other than that, it's a great Drugstore foundation that you should have in your collection. If I have to talk about just one primer, I just love this Milk Hydro Gripping primer, which I discovered at the end of 2019. I'm so glad that I discovered this primer. This works like magic. This makes your skin so hydrating and makes such a smooth canvas that any foundation performs really great on top of this primer. So if you have especially dry skin like me, you will just love it. And I still want to show you my all-time favorite primer before Milk makeup primer. The primer I used to love is this Smashbox. So Smashbox Photo Finish primer is still my favorite. So I have two favorites now, and you can choose any of them. You won't regret. But I want to mention this one has a really nice gripping power, which I love, and this one makes a smooth canvas, but you don't feel that gripping thing, but still it works really great. For concealer, I really love this concealer by NARS. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. It comes in a brush like this one, like an applicator. It's so easy to apply. This is a very lightweight, beautiful concealer that always works on my under eye area and never makes any creasiness or anything like that. So I really highly recommend this one. And I also love this NARS Soft Matte Concealer, which comes like this. So I have this in the shade Caramel, and the Radiant Gin is in the shade Biscuit. Both are basically for medium to dark skin tone, and this one is medium dark 1 and this is medium dark 2. So the days I just want to look like I'm not wearing any makeup, I prefer this one to hide all the flaws that I have, because it matches exactly my skin tone. And this concealer gives me a little bit highlighting effect, so whenever I want to just highlight my under eye area wearing makeup, I love this concealer. So both are my favorite. Another concealer that I think really works great for my skin tone, that is Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. It comes in a tube like this. So when you open it, it's not very convenient. I wish it had a brush or something. This is number Y41. This has a slight bit of yellow tint, which works great for my under eye area. I absolutely love this. This is also a lightweight concealer. I don't like any heavy concealer under my eyes. Some days I don't wear any concealer at all. I love really lightweight concealers. All these are very lightweight and doesn't make any kind of crease in my under eye areas, because I have really dry under eye areas, so I need to think about it. Now I want to show you a product that has been my favorite for a very long time, and that is this Pro Conceal and Corrector Palette by MAC. So I have used quite a lot. I'm hitting the pan, and this is such an amazing product because you have all different colors here that you can mix and match and hide any kind of flaws that you have in your skin. It is very useful. MAC has several different shades of palettes. I think 3 or 4. You can pick according to your skin tone. This works really great to hide all these flaws. I highly recommend it. For bronzer, I want to just talk about one bronzer. No other bronzer are comparable to this, and that is Hoola Caramel Bronzer by Benefit. It is such a perfect color, perfect shade. I love the color, how it looks like on my skin. It's a caramelly shade and just perfect to look very natural on my skin tone. I use this one the most. It feels so buttery. It has, the texture is very smooth, buttery, and completely different than any other bronzer. I highly recommend it. Regardless the price, you will love it. Next, I want to talk about the blushes. I really love using any blush. Blushes are my favorite of all makeup. So my top favorite blush is this Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh, this is the blush trio. So this is Peachy Love. They have also several different shades. You can choose any of that, but this peachy one is my favorite. I think peachy blushes really works great for my skin tone, and I always, like most of the time, I go for peachy kind of tones. Another blush I really love is by NARS, and this is a liquid blush. and this one is in the shade Hot Tin Roof. So it comes in a pump, so like this. I really love the shade. It blends beautifully and it stays all day long. It's a little bit difficult to apply because the amount comes from the pump is a lot. You don't need this much product, but when you blend it, it looks so beautiful. Like it feels like you're flushing in your own skin, so it looks so nice, so natural. It stays really for a long time, so I highly recommend it. Another blush that is from Drugstore. I recently discovered this blush. This is from Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees products are really good. This is another peachy blush, and this is called Bare Peach. This has a lot of fallout, but I don't mind the fallout because it works so nice on skin. Today I'm wearing this blush. I absolutely love it. Now there is battle of highlighters in the market. There are so many different highlighters. You will be very surprised to see my favorite highlighter that works best any day, anytime on my skin tone, and this has been my favorite for a very long time, and that is Global Glow by MAC. This is how it looks. This is how it looks on my skin. So if you can see, it has a very natural subtle glow, which is absolutely gorgeous. It has that golden sheen that I think it's very pretty for highlighting the parts you want to highlight, like my nose area, my cheekbone, under my brows. It looks really nice. Today I'm wearing this highlighter and I think this is so gorgeous and just blends beautifully. It doesn't seem like you're wearing a highlighter. It looks like you're just glowing. That's the reason I like it so much. Okay, lipsticks. All the time I get a lot of question about lipsticks. What is the best matte lipstick? Just ask me, because I have really chappy lips and I love matte lipstick, so it is kind of challenging for me to wear a matte lipstick and still keep my lips hydrated and still not making my lips dry. So the lipstick that I almost all year round that I wear is the ABH studded lipsticks. I have quite a few shades from ABH lipsticks and I love all their shades. I will make another video where I will share with you all the lipstick shades that I think very much wearable, especially for the brown skin, so that will be another video. But today I wanted to share with you that the most wearable for me is this one, which is Spice. You can see this is almost finished. I need a new one. You can see how it applies on my skin. So this is the shade. I wear it every single day. I love to wear it alone, and I also love it to wear underneath any of my other lipsticks, and I feel like whenever I wear this underneath any other lipstick, the color looks very nice. So I almost wear it all the time. Whatever lipsticks I'm wearing, underneath that I have this Spice. And these ABH lipsticks are very much comfortable on lips. If you have dry lips, still you can wear these mattes. They are very nice. They're completely matte looking, but at the same time they don't dry your lips. So I highly recommend this lipstick. I also love this NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. This is another favorite shade that is dimmed, and this shade is very nice on top of my Spice. So I love this combo so much. I wear it like a lot. Another favorite lipstick is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in the shade Walk of Shame. This is such a gorgeous lipstick. I can just show you how it looks on my skin. So this is Charlotte Tilbury Walk of Shame. This color is absolutely amazing. The quality is so good. This is another matte shade, and this lipstick is just perfect for any skin tone, especially if you have like darker skin tone. You will love it so much. Now I want to talk about a drugstore lipstick that is from Stila, and this is in the shade Bonbon. I really like it. This is how the lipstick is, very small and pretty, a more like a brownie shade, this one, and the quality is so good. This is another matte. For lipstick, I always use matte lipstick. I don't like any sheen on my lips. I don't think that looks good on me, so I always reach for the matte lipsticks, and this one is a favorite. Now on my last video I showed you this Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint. I love this. First of all, the quality is really good, and beautiful packaging is a must for any girl. This is uncuffed. This is so lightweight and feels really good on lip. So this is the shade. It dries down really fast. You can see these all lipsticks are kind of pretty much similar shades. I most of the time reach for this type of tone. Finally, I want to show you a drugstore lipstick that is from NYX, Lingerie Push Up lipstick. So this shade is called Embellishment. You can just do like this, and this comes and goes back. So this is how Embellishment looks like. It's a mauve tone, purpley mauve tone. Another lipstick from NYX, which I have somewhere. I just couldn't find it right now, but that is also from NYX Lingerie, but that is in the shade Seduction. So I highly recommend both of these shades, Embellishment and Seduction. They look very flattering on brown or darker skin tone, and I think any skin tone. What's missing? Yes, eyeshadow. I know you all are waiting to see my favorite eyeshadows. That's coming. We have some more products, and I'll be talking about that at the end. I get so much questions all the time about my eyebrows, so today I'm going to share my favorite eyebrow products, and that is the only product that I have been using for years and years. Brow pomade by ABH. This is how it looks inside. The shade Dark Brown. I have a combo. I use this with the ABH brush. I think this brow brush is amazing. How the brush looks like at this part, it's very thin and angled. I think you can use any other brush, but I find this brush works best. And I also love this ABH, this is the brow gel. I love it. I highly recommend this to make natural looking, nice, thick eyebrows. As eyeliner, I really love this ABH liquid eyeliner. This is the darkest matte eyeliner. It's very easy to apply. Works really nicely over the glitters or any kind of eyeshadow, which is amazing. Another drugstore eyeliner that I have here, Super Liner by L'Oreal Paris. This is like a pen and super easy to apply, very much fast and easily. Gel pen like eyeliners, these are super easy to apply, just like pen. You can do it anytime. There was a time when I used to wear a lot of black kohl pencil, but these days I don't really think, maybe it's not the trend, or for some reason I don't like wearing black on my eyes anymore. So the eye pencils that I was wearing pretty much all the year round last year, that is these from Urban Decay. This gray color is Desperation, and it is called Whiskey. This is so nice in the under eye areas and also on my waterline. I want to bring a little bit smokiness. I simply use these pencils. These are very convenient. These pencils are so great for sensitive eyes, so I highly recommend this. Now for mascara, you'll be very surprised that I have just one favorite mascara, and that is Lash Sensational Mascara from Maybelline. This mascara gives me everything: the length, the volume, you know, separate the lashes really nicely, and so easy to remove. It never flakes or anything, doesn't give me any itchiness or anything on my eyes. So I absolutely love it, top on all other mascaras. For a finished flawless look, I have heard about this powder so much, and finally I tried it at the end of the year 2019, and I think it's worth buying. The Charlotte Tilbury this is airbrush flawless finish powder, and I have the shade medium 2. Truly gives an airbrush finish that you need. Super smooth, and it doesn't look like you are wearing any kind of powder. It's so good. Now we are almost at the end of the video, and I'm going to show you my favorite eyeshadows. I'm so excited. If you don't have any other eyeshadow in your collection, just this one, you are good. You don't need anything else, and that is this Natasha Denona Biba palette. You have any kind of neutral shades that you need in your collection, just this one palette has everything. What I like about this palette is that the quality is amazing. Like no other matte shadow performs so good on my eyelids. These are just so nice. You have all different tones of browns and gray, and these are like warm tones. I love only warm tones as eyeshadow. Very rarely I go for cooler tones, but this eyeshadow has everything. Even though this eyeshadow palette is expensive, but you can totally get it during the Sephora sale. You can keep it in your wish list for the sale season. Because this is expensive, you save a lot when you buy it during the sale, and I think it's totally worth buying this. And trust me, you don't need any other matte shadows if you have this palette. Last product of today's video is this Jackie Aina ABH palette, which I think absolutely gorgeous palette that everyone should have in their collection if you are considering any colorful palette. This palette has warm shades. If you are nude or neutral lover, still want to have some sort of colorful palette in your collection, you'll absolutely love this. The quality is amazing. The colors are all the shades are very unique and very much like buttery and blendable, and these are all warm tones. Works so nicely on darker skin tone. I think this is such a great palette for anyone. These two palettes are my top favorite of all the eyeshadow palettes that I have, and I think it's totally worth having them in your collection. So that was everything for today's video, all my 2019 makeup favorites. I hope that will really help you to pick something good for yourself. I think I will be using these products throughout 2020 because they are so awesome. I love them so much. I used them so much during 2019, and I feel like I'm going to use them throughout the year in 2020 as well. I hope this video will be helpful for you to pick up your favorite product as well. I think I have pretty much covered all my favorites. I don't think anything is missing. If you think there is something more I should have in my collection, there is something more should be considered on my top favorites list, please do let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, ring the bell button so you get notification every time I upload a video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yes, if you want to have all the recent updates of my life, makeup, beauty and everything, then please don't forget to follow my Instagram. Everything will be given down in the description box below. So that is everything for today, and see you on my next video. Bye.